Awesome. All right. Get this thing back up and running. It's been a couple days, guys. So, game audio is looking like it's doing its thing, which is always a plus. Mic audio seems to be doing its thing, which is also a plus. Let's go bring up the YouTube preview here, make sure that's doing its thing. And I think we're good to go. Yes, we are golden. Hey there, hi there, everybody. Hope you all are doing well here. Happy Saturday. It is first day of the weekend. It is day 2 of the day 3 of the Cyber Weekend festivities. And today, doing a bit of a change of pace. I'm going to be running through a number of rounds of the Shadow Raid Shadow-based raids, those ones. Because it is almost the end of the month. These are almost come and gone, and I still have a bunch left to do. I wound up waiting to the last minute on a lot of these, which was not the best of ideas. But at the same time, I kind of wanted to get through it, get some of that extra gamma loot, and then go cash out later on. So I am currently at 1.3 million in change. I want to get to 1.5 million to be able to get to the last milestone for the solo event. And name of the game today is just to see how far I can get on the Darkhawk inspired nonsense here. Starting off with a Mystic Champ, so that's fun. I have no idea what to expect. I've only ever done the Colossus flavored ones, at least since the first week. So, that's fun. Every 12 hits, I'm rooted. That's fun. So basically, this whole thing is just one big Quake Fest. I mean, that's really Root in a nutshell. Before we get too far along, though, I do want to take a chance and welcome the latest Von subs to the channel. How's it going, everybody? Thanks for finding the channel in the depths of the YouTubes. Cheers on digging the videos put out so far and are interested in the videos yet to come. There's plenty of cool stuff coming down the pipes, including a big, massive rank up, level up video coming out later on. I'm sure there's a reason why I'm degenning. A combo party, probably, right? Yeah, that's just not going to go well. Maybe I should read the notes first. That might help. Of course they throw a freaking Mystic on a... Yeah. Well, he's a robot too, isn't he? So we'll do it this way. It'll be an interesting live stream. Normally what I wind up doing is I wind up... No? That's probably an anti-cosmic thing, to be honest. Come on, dude, throw your special. Throw your special. Come on. Thank you. I hate Root so much. It knocks the opponents away. So you're still rooted and you can't do anything, but you knock them out of hitting distance. Not an anti-cosmic thing. More like an armor break immunity resistance. I do forget that part of Dragon Man's kit. Yeah. Get out of here, dude. Off to a fun start. Off to a very, very fun start. Before I get going too terribly far along the way, I also want to pose the question to you guys out there in YouTube land for tonight's daily question. What should Kabam have added for the Cyber Weekend festivities? This is going to be going for all different levels. It could either be a fun question if you are a Thronebreaker, because Thronebreaker made out like bandits, or for everybody else who was not Thronebreaker and got shafted. What would you have liked to have seen in a proper offer? Let me know down in the comment section. Chime in and give my 2 cents a little bit later on in this stream. Boink. Boink. Let's just get this route over with, shall we? There we go. Hey, Cedar stopping in. Cedar with a funny story. I like funny stories. What do you got for me, bud? Hey, you just pulled a 5-star Elsa. Congratulations. Big congrats. Yeah, you're in for some fun times here, bud. You're in for some fun times. Elsa's so incredibly nuts. Big congrats for pulling her. And how high are you going to wind up taking her up? I've been looking at my Elsa. I got the 6-star version, and I've thrown a bunch of SIGs on top of her kit, right? So she's sitting at SIG 100 now, but I don't know. As much as I love Elsa, I think for right now, I'm probably going to sit out for a sec on giving her extra SIGs. She's doing a lot of solid work right now at SIG 100. And even though she can do a whole heck of a lot more damage, you know, closer you get to SIG 200, currently, I'm really loving her at that 100. But her playstyle is just so much fun. So much fun. You can just absolutely rinse people once you get that damage rotation going, especially with all the different dot effects and mechanisms she has in place just for heaps and tons of damage. She's so cool. Tom stopping in saying, hey Rob and chat, would have liked the same unit deal as 4th of July. Not enough tier 5 basics and cav unit deals and tier 2 alphas. And sig stones too. It's not right when you got people from Uncollected posting the stuff of what they were offered with better sig deals or sigs attached to the bundles than the next tier progression. Because SIGs 2 are really where it's at. Probably going to be my 4th rank 4. Ghost is about to be my 1st rank 5. Dude, that's so solid on both counts. That is so solid on both counts. Ghost is going to come in handy big time here, I think, when Variant 6 comes out in sometime next month. I do think it's interesting they never said when that's coming out. But it is villain themed, so villains wind up getting a huge boost, huge perk, and Ghost is going to do you solid. Do you have a Wasp to go with her? Does she need the awakening? Does Elsa, you mean? No. If it is Elsa you're talking about, she does not need the awakening. Like 90% of her overall kit and utility is available in the base kit. The Awakening is nice in that it gives her added damage against XL champions and large champions, added damage against science champs, and added damage against whoever's on the last node of a quest. But outside of that, I mean, that's really just like the cherry on top, the icing on the cake. Ouch. Ouch. But no. If you can get her awakened, of course, yeah, go for it. But otherwise, don't worry about it. Boink. Boink. There's too many counters on my screen between the sparkles charges and the root charges. This actually is the first time I've taken sparkles out anywhere since a couple days ago when she got woke up. I gotta get used to the new indestructible feature and really learning to optimize that. Also root. Why am I bleeding? This whole root thing is so interesting. You would think this far into the event, like, you know, the day and a half before it's done, I would have a better feel, better understanding for a root as a mechanism, but nope. It's just going to be such an absolute nightmare when they start pairing this up with super annoying champs. And with extra annoying dot damage or particle effects. That worked out pretty okay. Not bad. Not bad. Tom says how to buy stuff to get Sig Stones. The Kabam gods not so giving to Cav and uncollected players. Yeah. And I wish I could say I have encouraging words too for going forward. But I mean, with that message that came out today, right, with between the different login calendars and the Christmas gift and gifting and all that too, it really sounds like they're really just going gangbusters on Thronebreaker level stuff now, which I'm still not okay with. But you know, I still really would have preferred that Thronebreaker really would have started kicking off at the start of 2021. Like, hey, you have the rest of the year here to get the title. You know, we're going to start throwing some, like, small breadcrumbs out there piecemeal, right? So you got, like, the daily login calendar for Thronebreaker now, which gives you half of a cav a week, right? Small stuff like that, you know, update maybe the Black ISO market. Sure, hey, that's a little bit more enticing if you know, you get that. But for some of the big stuff, wait till next year. Instead, that was not the case. All right, so let's try this Dragon Man fight here again. Hopefully it goes a little bit better. Actually, you know what? Just to make my life a little bit easier. No, I take it back. I have a few 6 stones. I take it back. I was like, I remember I've got some boosts. If I could throw on a boost to get through this, just to make my life a little bit easier, but I have Tier 2 Alpha and Overflow and And tier 1, to speak of big pain, yeah, seriously. Missed that parry. Hey, Time Twin stopping in. Those are some of the. Oh, I can already taste the sarcasm. Those are some of the best Black Friday, Cyber Monday offers. Too bad they would have been good 3 years ago. It's truth. Funny thing is that a week ago there was the discussion of like uncollected players or Cavalier players, right? Taking advantage of the first round of Cavalier level stuff and then upgrading to get to the Thronebreaker stuff, double dipping, right? But this whole weekend has left such a bad taste in everyone's mouth, no matter what your progression. If you're uncollected, if you're Cav, or if you're Thronebreaker, and all your friends are like, hey, you know, this ain't right. Going into next month when it's like the biggest content month yet, arguably, it's not good. It's not good. Like the complete dropping the ball on the devs part. Command gives everyone an even month with Mutant Treasure Island and then long side quests like this one also. Yeah, seriously. Like this one isn't, I don't know. My biggest critique of this exactly is what you're saying. It's not that it's hard so much, it's just that it's monotonous and it just takes forever to do. And dare I say, it's not fun either. I'm not having fun with root defensively. If there was some mechanism in place, if they wanted to test out root offensively, you know, you either need to perform a certain amount of actions in a row and then the opponent is rooted in place, and that's how they wound up testing root as a mechanic, I think that would have been a lot more fun too, because you could either, hey, go along with root and, you know, test it out on the opponent, or not. This way, it's like, no matter what you do, you're winding up stuck with it. Oh, I just stood there and instead of throwing that special. And it's not fun. It's not fun. It's not fun when the opponents are so tanky that you wind up running into the mechanic, you know, 3-4 times per fight. And there's like, what, 10 fights on the path? Plus with a half-hour time limit to get a nominal amount of rewards for it. But maybe that was the point. Maybe that was the point they were going for. They're like, we know we couldn't ever top Mutant Treasure Island, and we certainly couldn't top it, you know, the month after, so may as well not even try. Feels that way, at least. I would trade you some gold or ISO for Sig Stones. Yeah, seriously, man. Well, and that's the thing, because, I mean, on one hand, I'm super grateful that there are so many Sig Stones in ample supply now, right? So thankful. That's awesome. Because, you know, at this point, we're getting Sig Stones as a part of, like, the daily quests, right? You get at least one if you do all the milestones, and then, you know, there's other things in place, too, where you can just really wind up, they start adding up, right? And that's great. But I don't know. I'm still digesting the whole Thronebreaker angle. I'm still digesting it. What's up, Rob? I took my 6-star long shot to rank 3. Very cool. And man, absolutely love him. Good. Good, good. Here, I want to read this. And absolutely love him. The more I play him, the more I find great uses for him. Yeah, seriously, right? I forget, Bait, is your long shot awakened? I think so, right? For example, there's a Gwenpool in 641 with Do You Bleed and Clapback. It's extremely niche, but Longshot can actually work it. For a special one, instant bleeds don't count. Instant bleeds don't count. That's lame. I don't know what you're talking about. All Cyber Weekend loot is essentially free. You're paying for the units. I'm now Cav thanks to Cyber Monday, and I think the offers are fantastic. Well, that's an interesting differentiation and point of view. It's like that's more of a glass half full, I suppose. But I suppose it really depends on where you're coming at, right? Like if you're comparing it to like how it was like the year previous, stupid Gilly, I hate freaking Gilly. Comparing it to how it was last year, relative to your progression, comparing it to this year relative to your progression, I can see a sense of disappointment, but get out of here, dude. Really? Freaking Gilly. Fun times, fun times. But that's good. That's good. I'm glad you're happy. Tanatsi BG, get anything was very teasing. Think Kabam owes uncollected and Cav players some items for Cyber Weekend. Yeah, or the opportunity to. I was going to make a video too. I probably won't at this point, but I was going to make a video and hope to have it out before this weekend, right? It's like, hey, before you drop 10k units, right? Think of this potentially, right? Because usually what Kabam usually winds up doing, they did this for 4th of July as well, is that they have this massive event, right, where you can rack up a whole heap ton of units really quick, and then expects you to drop the units right away, right, on whatever the case may be. But then last time, not even a week later, that's when they had that rotating hourly 24-hour Cav Crystalathon, where it's like a new featured crystal every hour for 24 hours. That they very well may have something like that again here this next week. Or, again, they haven't offered an OG Vision bundle in ages, and it would be very much like them to drop that here, right after the whole Cyber Weekend festivities, right? After everyone's already blown their unit stash, so to speak. But now that so many people are sitting on their units, right? I mean, I'm sitting on 9,600 myself. It's like, I would be shocked if there wasn't something, Shocked if there wasn't something. As either like a token of goodwill on their part, or is there something that was pre-planned already? But we'll see. Beautiful. Yo, what up, Black Panther? Be back in some men's. I'm grinding for the 4-star A-bomb. Very cool. Wish you the best of luck on that grind. This is the first time I haven't done an arena myself in ages. Like, nothing. Not the 4-star, not the 5-star, not even milestones. Just nothing. I'm just sitting the whole thing out. It'll be a different story come Monday. I'll be going for the 5-star I-bomb, but yeah, wish you the best of luck. Sarge stopping in with the smiley face. What up, Sarge? How's it going? Happy Saturday. But before I go, how's your day been? Today's been going really good. It's been going really good. It's because of the holiday on Thursday, I have lost all sense of time as to what day it is. I woke up on Thursday thinking it was Saturday. I woke up on Friday thinking it was Sunday. Today is Saturday again. I have no idea what's going on. But again, like I said, the day itself has been pretty well. I did a big old level up rank up, which is going to be coming out tomorrow. So, shameless plug of the evening at number 1. Make sure to ring that notification bell at the top of the page there. Stay on top of the videos as they drop if you have not already. But it'll be part 3 on the concluding part of the Cyber Weekend events here. Got a couple shiny new champs to showcase. But cheers, Panther. Appreciate you asking and hope you've been well as well. Boink. Come on, dude. I gotta get all my charges in. Come on. Special me, dude. Thank you. Do it this way so I don't get rooted. Come here, dude. I gotta get my heavy attack in. Streetjoy stopping in saying, bro, is an unawakened 5-star Cat Beardo worth taking to rank 4 as per his damage? Yes. Yes, he is. I probably would not take him to rank 5 just yet, unawakened, because so much of his cool utility is tied to his awakened ability. But yeah, definitely Beardo is handily one of the best science champs in the game, so for sure. Plus he still has his massive block proficiency as well, even unawakened, so yeah, for sure. About to watch Tyson versus Roy Jones Jr., yo. Nice. You got a viewing party going or just chilling at home? He isn't awakened, but doesn't really need it. Correct. Alright, Panther, take care, bud. Streetjoy saying, Elsa, any good as a champ? Yes, Elsa is an amazing champion. Handily one of the best champions, the most fun champions to play, just because of her animations. She's super smooth. Can do a whole boatload of damage. Like a boatload of damage. I love that she's a skill champion who doesn't rely on bleeds for her damage, which automatically makes her extremely versatile, because most, if not all, of the god tier or demigod tier skill champs rely on that mechanic, and it's really easy to counter, right? Or have nodes that counter it. She prevents evades. She can evade herself, which is really nice. She shrugs off non-damaging debuffs, which is immensely useful for some of the more annoying fights like Void, Invisible Woman, and Mr. Fantastic. Plus, she can amp up her damage quite nicely as well if you throw the special 3 and then juggle her 2 munition rounds between a light ending attack and a medium ending attack. I'm sure there's a reason why I wasn't doing a lot of damage right there. Time to Insane taking the new Silver Starred Sparkles out for a spin, I see. Yeah. It's actually, tonight is the first time I've gotten a chance to play her in any content with the new Silver Stars. And I'm not going to lie, she's really cool, she's really exciting, but I am such a scrub and I'm so unused to like all the cool cheesing that you can do with her indestructible now, that it's going to be something I'm going to need to practice up and get newly acquainted with again. because it's learning to play a champion I've been playing for ages in a new way. Much like Ghost, right? Unawakened Ghost is a insanely good god tier champion in her own right, but the way you play Unawakened Ghost is a lot different than you play Awakened Ghosts. Sparkles here is much the same way, especially later on when it's going to come down to like some of the more annoying nodes with dot damage or degen or whatnot, to keep that indestructible up for as long as possible. But that is a challenge that I am very much looking forward to. Elsa's awesome. She's next in line for a rank up right after Colossus and Omega. Good. Good. As well as she should be. I'm going to keep preaching the gospel for Elsa left, right, and center. So, yeah, anytime anyone is saying that they're either going to rank up their Elsa or take her out for a test spin, see how she does, I am just all about that. Come on. Figure I might wind up taking a second pet project with Storm Pyramid X as well, because she is also insanely cool and slept on, I feel like. Do I have a full guide on her on the channel, says Cedar. Not like a full guide like this is what you do when, this is what you do when, this is where you use this. But if you... So I wound up doing an Elsa Bloodstone Appreciation Week a few months back. And there was a video there where it's me basically just talking for about half an hour as to why I think Elsa is such an amazing Beyond God tier champion. So it isn't a visual bit, because again, it's just me talking, but if you want like the most in-depth talk through as to why she's awesome, that would be the best bit. Otherwise, there are a bunch of like, you know, solo shot, speed run through Labyrinth, Red Hulk with Elsa, you know, countering some of this stuff, shrugging off some of the stuff, like individual showcases of individual abilities. I got a number of videos out there, so it really just depends on what you're in the market for, and if you're more of a visual person or a audio person. But yeah, but too long didn't read. There's stuff out there. Just punch in Elsa in the search bar at the top of my channel, and there's gonna be some stuff that pops up. Pew pew. Get out of here, Warlock. Or not. Really? That didn't do it? Alright, I'm okay with that. Get some extra charges on top of that. PB stopping in. Hey. Okay, settle down. What's the issue? PP with the puns. I appreciate that, PP. You have no idea. I do very, very, very much appreciate the puns and the memes from PP himself. Appreciate that, bud. So I'm going to start the fight off here, getting Ultron bit on the unexpected offense. You know, taking a couple punches to my face, get his guard down. It's all part of the plan, guys. Boink. But Sparkles is so dirty. So dirty. It's like 10k damage here, 11k damage here on just basic attacks. No boosts. No damage masteries. It's nuts. Maybe in another couple of rounds I wound up using Arcus. A couple other champs too, but for right now, just because I want to get some of this stuff done and get some of the rounds adequately under my belt, I'm probably just gonna keep cheesing through with Sparkles just to get it done quick. Just wait for the man to land. Hey, Leopoldo stopping in, saying, what up, bro? What's up, Leopoldo? How's it going, my friend? Happy Saturday. Good to see you, bud. Good to see you. Alright, so how many of these gammas am I sitting on? The fact that you can't see the gamma from your item tab is ridiculous, even though there's a spot for it. Won't let you look. You gotta go in your freaking stash. So I'm at 1.4. Okay, so I need 30,000 more. And then I've got as much as I need for the side quest. Or the spend event, whatever. Very nice. Cheers, Cedar. Appreciate it, bud. Yeah, seriously, PB. That's the biggest meme of them yet. And honestly, guys, it's such a good idea to just keep hanging on to the units. Because not only is there Book 2, Act 7 coming out in a little over a week on the 9th, but there's also Variant, and there's also the gifting event around the corner too. And all those units are going to come in handy too if, you know, you really want to try and blitz through that day one. And honestly, the rewards, I'm hoping, for a completion and exploration both of Chapter 1 of Act 7, I'm assuming is going to wind up being better than, well, it's certainly going to be better than the Cav offers, but I'm going to assume that it's going to be really spicy regardless. You know? Poor Dragon Man, he just headbutted himself to death. Poor guy. Leopoldo saying, I'm actually really interested to see if I can get lucky from the Cavs next month. There you go. I wish you the best of luck. What are your top 3 options or top 3 pulls that you could get out of there, bud? Time Tone says, don't post memes in Kabam's forums. They're banning people left and right. Kabam on their forums don't appreciate sarcasm or any of that. That's right, I'm trying to build up. This is the first Sparkles fight. That's right. That's right. Come here, dude. Boink. Boink. 3 more. There we go. Thank you. Thanks, boss. I appreciate it. Lefty stopping in with the hashtag Lefty Knox Raid. What's up, Lefty? Good to see you, bud. Hope you're doing well. Happy Saturday. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Beep says, sent you a letter I emailed to Kabam online. Takes a few minutes to read, but you might like. I will check that out. I will 100% check that out. I'm really nervous. Again, I'm really nervous for next month. Just in the difference of what the Cav level stuff is going to be and what the Thronebreaker level stuff is going to be. Particularly with the different holiday events, the login calendar, the holiday gift. It can either be really awesome, they can really do right by everybody, or if it's already all preset, pre-planned. Leopoldo, those are some solid choices between Claire, Aegon, Torch. Oh yeah. Well, I wish you the best of luck, and please do come back. Let me know. Let us know how it wound up going. Come on, dude. Boink. Supersonic stopping in saying Sonic is in the house. What up, Sonic? How's it going, bud? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Worst part of the unit deals was they basically made it for the new cav players with no options for higher level cavs, so you could pick the deal best for your account. There has been a considerable, sizable amount of chatter from what I've been reading too, very much along the lines there. It was a really nice takeaway from 4th of July to have the two different offers, right? Especially for the 10K where you could choose your own adventure, right? You could either go the route of, hey, I want extra champions or opportunities to get champions, or, hey, I would prefer rank up materials, right? So depending on where you're at and what better suits your account, whether you need the champs to rank up in the first place or you already have a couple of champs that you just need to rank up, you could pick your own adventure. And that was noticeably absent this time. And I was very disappointed about that myself. I know a lot of other people were as well. Without any real explanation as to why that was, I think if they had done that, well, I mean, the offer still would have been pretty bad. But at least that way it introduces a little bit more choice. Could potentially help out a few more people too. Since I completed the Abyss, I've got about 30k 6-star shards right now. Is it worth waiting to the next featured? Yes, 100%. If you are okay dropping 15k 6-star shards on a single 6-star instead of the usual 10. That's really the only thing. Yeah, be okay with that. Because the pool is insane. Like, just looking at the pool from that pop-up from over the weekend, or from Thursday, it's going to be absolutely insane. I mean, you got Ghost in there, you got Wasp in there, you've got some amazing god tiers in there that aren't even the featured, and the featured pool themselves are just beyond ridiculous, Let's throw Arcus in here, why not? I mean, you got Professor X, you got APOC, you got Cosmic Ghost Rider, Red Goblin isn't bad either. You got I-Bomb in there. Just options galore. And Dragon Man, the guy that I'm hoping to go for the most. Wow, that reach was awful. That reach was awful. Well, this just ain't going well for me, is it? I gotta get so much better with this dude. Pathetic. I gotta get so much better with that dude. G-Sync stopping in saying, hey Rob, got the Cav offer to get a 6-star. Guess who I got? Also Bloodstone. That's my guess. Please tell me it's Elsa. Oh, PP saying, knock knock. Who's there? PP says, Daisy. Daisy who? Boink. Boink. Should have saved my 6-star shards for a featured. Well, there's still time, PP, because the current season of Alliance War is going to end before the featured switches over. So depending on where your Alliance places, should be pretty good for that. I got a pop-up right now saying that there may be some potential buffering going on with the video stream. If it winds up buffering for you guys, my apologies. Usually it winds up figuring itself out and sorting itself out before long, and I'm hoping that's what it's going to do this time around. But if not, if it gets to be a sustained problem, then just let me know. Just let me know. They see me rolling. They hating. I like it, PP. I like it. The Cav Cyber deals were just rubbish, to be honest. I felt like it was a wasted opportunity. a non-throne breaker, free-to-play like myself, are looking for guaranteed big chunks of Tier 5 CC for a certain class. And it's not present. Nope. It's just random. An RNG fiesta all around. Nigel's stopping in and saying, "Hey Rob, can't find a concise guide on the infinite streak for 5-star arena. Any tips?" It's not concise, but I got a video on my channel of how to get infinite streak in the 5-star arena using only 4 stars, and that still does work. That still does work in the current arena iteration. So if you want to check that out, I think it's about like 10 minutes long, give or take, because I actually go through the fights without any of the damage masteries or boosts or any of that. Basically, though, the too long didn't read version, and the video goes into better detail over it. Too long didn't read version, though, is you want to save your 2 best teams for fights 10 and 11. And then if you have any power controlled champion, save that for the last fight into 13 or 12 or 13, right? And at that point, if you want to jump over after that into your 5 stars and just run through your 5 stars, that's the best idea. If you want to go all the way to win streak 15 with just 4 stars, just keep refreshing your absolute best 4-star team. I only say that because the last fights for the infinite streak using 4 stars are extremely painful and brutal. G-Sync saying that got a Claire. Very good, dude. That is an amazing pull. Claire is so much fun. So much fun. Lee Paulo saying, not saving my 6-star shards. Still really need an OP champ worth to rank 3. If I don't find any, Emma is going to rank 3. Emma's not a bad option. She's not a bad option. I enjoy playing my Emma. Plus, all the different things that she's immune to is immensely useful. So you could definitely do a lot worse. You could definitely do a lot worse. Boink. Boink. Don't mind me, I'm gonna just stand here and just keep parrying. Parry, parry, parry. Boop. Come on. Boop. Come on, dude. Thank you. Oh, stupid root. Get out of here. Don't forget Variant 6 is coming next month, and that gives a nice chunk of 6-star shards for a completion. I forgot about that. That you get the 6-star shards. Really, though, for the Variant, I think I'm most excited about the 5-star rank ups for the generic 2014, 15, 16, 17. And then the rank 4 to 5 class gem. Both of those are going to be super useful. Super, super useful. I should probably take a look as soon as I'm done with this run to see what how many 6-star shards we wound up getting out of Variant 5, because I honestly completely forgot about that until you just mentioned that. For Infinite Streak, I like to play safe and use strong team on 9. It can sometimes be a deathmatch. Yeah. Well, yeah, anytime, really, once you get to win streak 10 and above, if you aren't using your best 4 stars or rank 4 or 5 stars, then it's going to be a really mismatched fight, and you're going to have a bad time. It's not impossible by any stretch. You're just not gonna have a good time. Come on, dude. Special me. Boink. Thank you. Special me, please. It's ready for you that time, you clown. You think Daredevil will be the next arena champ? Daredevil Netflix might be. What I'm hoping they wind up doing is having a selector like they did with the Hulk's arena, where you can either choose between a Daredevil Netflix or a Daredevil Classic. Even though either which way, I really hope that they have Daredevil Classic as a 5-star arena champion, because I would go for him at least once, possibly twice, but at least once. And then probably like throw as many freaking 6 stones into him as I can. But yeah, I am nearly 100% positive that Daredevil is going to be one of the arena champs here next month. And then obviously, okay, so actually this is how it's going to break down. Yes, Daredevil, that's my guess. Daredevil is going to be the arena champ on Thursday. I'm hoping it's a Daredevil selector between Hell's Kitchen or Classic. Week after that is going to be Spider-Ham. Week after that, and possibly back-to-back weeks for the last 2 weeks in December, are going to be a throwback arenas. I'm hoping. So you have a chance for a selector or a chance for a Nexus. Hopefully a Nexus. Random crystal otherwise of one of the 2020 champs. That would be very nice. They've done that in the past where the last arena of the year is a throwback. So that's my guess. Falcon. Guten Abend, das Earthlings and vonShoe. It's Falcon, but in German. You can't get Falcon as an IGN, so I'm exploring alts. Baron Manfred von Falcon. Catchy, isn't it? It's a bit of a mouthful, but it's certainly unique. I know enough to be friendly as a park ranger. Yeah, there you go. That's enough. That's enough. Boink. Hey, not cool, Gilly. I needed that. Get out of here. Get wrecked. Beat it. For Variant 5, you get 5,000 6-star shards for completion, 0 for exploration. I'm okay with that. I'm okay front-loading rewards for completion. They really should do that for Cavalier, not for whatever the newest one is. No, Cavalier difficulty. That's the one. They really should. And then just have exploration be whatever. Just put stuff on the path, and that's your exploration reward. It'd be so much better, so much more fun. Boink. Special me, dude. Please. Please. Thank you. Because I'm not gonna lie, guys, the Cav difficulty right now for the monthly quest sucks. How did that miss? Because I'm not having fun with it. I'm not going to get on the big hype bandwagon because I know a lot of other people have already spoken ad nauseum about the rewards. like what you actually get for rewards. But for me, it's more an issue of time. Each of those fights for cav difficulty, they aren't impossible and they aren't necessarily hard. They're just time consuming. Especially when you have to do so many of those kind of fights back to back to back on a single path, let alone like 8 times on a single chapter, let alone like 6 chapters in the entire difficulty. It takes time. Ain't nobody got time for that. Especially when you're trying to juggle like completion of other difficulties as well for bonus loot, you know? Plus do the Alliance quest, plus do Alliance War, plus do Arena, plus do, you know, side quest stuff. Panther asking, how's the day going? Today is going immensely well. I've had a really nice day here, just chilling, working on a number of things. It's gone very well. And I'm doing pretty good. How are you doing, Panther? Monfalcon also says, I think in a global world, everyone should learn to say a simple hello in most languages. One word isn't much to remember, really. I agree. I agree. But, no, I'll just leave it at that. I agree. In most non-American countries, that seems to be the case. Leopoldo says 5k from Arena and from Variant means a whole 6-star crystal. That's true. That is true. Got a big chance to hopefully pull some cool champs here coming out. Whether you're going for a basic 10k or saving up for a featured 15 or 13 if you get one from the Black ISO market. Because that's a thing now, apparently, too. They're updating the Black ISO market for Thronebreaker. Which is good. Which is good. But... cheers. Much appreciated, Cedar. Much appreciated. Glad you enjoyed. See, that's the thing, Leopoldo. Exactly. Exactly. PP says, CavVQ should have a 25% tier 5 CC for the time involved. Yeah, I'd even be okay with a 25% random. But at this point, too, I mean, I really don't think that that would break the game. Because even if it's like 20-25%, right, it's still of a given class. And there are 6 classes, and you need 4 of each of them to get a fully formed, right? So that would take you better part of the year. Ouch. Right? By just doing the monthly event. Now, obviously, it would be a lot nicer if it was a selector, and I'd even be okay if it was a smaller value as a selector. At least that way, you know, try and work towards something I can actually use as opposed to getting like 3 fully formed tier 5 CC that just collect dust because of bad crystal RNG. You know? And hopefully that's something that winds up getting addressed next year. Sparkles is ridiculous. Sergio stopping in saying, hello there, man. Finally pulled 6-star Ghost and Warlock yesterday. Who'd to rank 3? Ghost. Just because of the massive amount of cheese damage that she can do. And being able to shrug off debuffs. That's, I think, that gets overlooked just because of the big yellow numbers that Ghost can put out with her massive crits. But the fact that she can shrug off most every damaging debuff too is immensely useful. Immensely useful. Warlock is an amazing choice too. He'd make a great rank 3 as, I would say, as your second rank 3 tech champ later on, but he is extremely adequate even as a rank 2. But big congrats on those 2 OP god tiers right there. That's awesome. Variant 5 reward structure was near perfect. At the time, the top of the top needed the tier 5 CC bad enough to get the frag crystal, but the 6-star shards and 5-star rank up gem is perfect for older. Yeah. Oh yeah. I mean, I'd still be really happy with that too here myself. Anything to help me rank up my 5 stars nowadays, I am very, very appreciative of. Just because, like, 6 stars are so resource heavy for to be able to take them up even to like rank 1 or rank 2. It's like, yeah, please do give me as much 5-star specific stuff as possible, because it will get used. It will get used. Gonna text that. And heavy attack. Brilliant. Panther Stand just put up some points for I-Bomb. Very cool. Rank 5-star Sparkles made 526 a bit of a joke today for me. 100% Act 5, 512 and 3 on to 5-4. She is a get out of jail free card. She is a massive cheat code. Massive cheat code. Pew pew. PP says, I can say I'm Spider-Man in French, Spanish, and Tagalog. That's a great icebreaker. There you go. Put that at the top of your profile. Just opened 12 5-stars for Cyber Weekend. Here's some of the highlight polls. Elsa, Namor, Namor Awakening, Falcon Ronin, Gulk. Who should I focus on? Elsa. Elsa first. Namor now that he's awakened. Certainly if you got some Sig Stones to throw on him as well. And then Ronin. Ronin, I think, is criminally underrated for the amount of damage and utility that he can wind up doing. So if you get familiar with his rotation, being able to shrug off the debuffs, being able to do the big damage, I think you're really going to grow to appreciate him. I got a 5-star Elsa too, says Mon Falcon. Gonna have to watch some vids. Some guy made some cool vids on Elsa. Anyone remember who? I don't know. I think the guy's full of it. Elsa's a terrible champion. %, tier 5 CC selector isn't broken. Yeah, dude, seriously. Do the math. 5-year-old can... it's going to take 10 months to form. Yeah, 10% is nothing. The fact that even still months ago when they came out with 2% as part of like AQ milestone rewards, it's like, that is such a joke. 2% doesn't do jack friggin' diddly. But they were like parading that around like it's this friggin' second coming, you know? It's like, no, dude. Forget it. Get out of here. Especially, again, in today's day and age, where not only do you need a whole heck of a lot of the shards to fully form one, but then, yeah, you got one. Now you got to do it for all the other classes, too. And if, you know, the Kabam gods have given you rank-up worthy champions of the same class, then, well, then you're doubly in trouble, you know? Like me. I had three skill. How am I missing? on, dude. Boink. That's so close. Special me, dude. Special me, dude. Thank you. Pretty sure Sparkle's Indestructible can tank a special 3, right? Good lord. That would be very useful to find out. Do I think that OG Vision is good? He's good at what he's good at, namely power control and heal block when he's awakened. The fact that he can synthesize power by himself, I think, is pretty useful, sure. But his damage output is pretty awful. So if you're going to use him offensively and you are going up against a chunky defender, you're going to either want to bring some synergies to buff up his attack or just brace yourself for a long fight, because it's going to be a long fight. Come on, dude. Boink. 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 Come on. Couple more. Couple more. Thank you. Get a couple of the heavies in. Charge up again. Nice. Well played, Evade. Well played. Remember the days where I used the 4-star unduped Medusa to beat the final Act 5 Ultron? It was a challenge, but a lot of fun. Yeah? Yeah, I remember that too. Medusa was so game-breakingly good when she first came out. It's really sad that she's gotten no love, no attention, no 6-star, no nothing. Such a shame. Mine's Sig 120, rank 4, and likely going to rank 5. The damage is low, but figure is power control and easy, but slightly longer. Yeah, there you go. And that's a nice thing, too, especially about an older champ like that, is that his kit is very reliable. Let's have some fun with Torch. He's extremely reliable. Just like Hawkeye with his special one and the power drain there. It works every time. You don't need to do a big ramp up. You don't need to wait for the stars to align. You just throw it. It does its thing. And there you go. Just keep moving on. Stupid root. Well. Well, no, because the auto block. Come on. No way that clipped me. I dexed that. Thank you, Power Sting. Someone asked earlier if I'm going to be going for Spider-Ham in Arena. Yes. Yes, I am. Dude looks like he's going to be the best champion of the year. Or a best science champion of the year. How many of these do I have left? 4? Cool. Sig 80 was okayish, but 120 is a full bar of power. Yes, which is also why the 6-star version is not really the best version to get. It's cool to get for, you know, future proofing and whatnot, but you gotta not only get him awakened, which is a huge ask for a 6-star, but you gotta throw 120 sigs on him to really capitalize on that power gain that he gets. So once that offer pops up here, and I'm assuming it's gonna pop up soon, I'm kind of half expecting it will soon-ish, but just keep that in mind. Just keep that in mind. So he's doing his big wind-up spinny attack nonsense. Playing it around the node, and there we go. Dragon Ball down. The root doesn't allow your character to move forward or back at all, so it kind of makes heavies miss. Yeah, but sometimes, that's the thing though, Nigel, that's the weird thing. Sometimes. It just depends on the character's reach. You know? It's like sometimes the heavy connects because the heavy attack has a wide hitbox. But other times, if like the hitbox is small or narrow, yeah, you just completely whiff. They're standing in front of you, but you just completely whiff. Come on. Come on. Come on. Blink. Well, that wasn't planned. There we go. Now we can rock and roll. Get out of here, my dude. Brilliant. Only rank 3 worthy 6-star I got is Torch. Haven't managed to pull any Science Tier 5 CC frags in the past 3 months. Good lord. I'm sorry, Sonic. Ouch. Always got to be another class. Yup. Leopoldo. Alright, take care, bud. Thanks for hanging out. Good seeing you. And we'll catch you next time, bud. Use the 3-star Loki on that Ultron. Yeah, there you go. Using the Loki cheese. I love it. Think we're getting a new Scarlet Witch in December? No. No, I think she's coming in January. I think so. I'm pretty sure that leak that Trucos or Infobot, whoever it was, wound up putting out, I think that's accurate. Or that could be accurate, but no, I don't think that'll be till January at the earliest. Krish stopping in and saying, hey there, hi there. What's up, Krish? How you doing, bud? Happy Saturday. It's good to see you. What's new? Best Giants Champ of 2020 isn't exactly a competitive title. It is now. I'll say that though, Nigel. I would humbly disagree. It is now. Red Guardian is an amazing champion. I love playing that dude. I Hulk is easily the worst of the lot. I Bomb is super useful, but even though he's a little bit niche because of the poison damage, but he's still really good. Which means that Spider-Ham comes in and just takes the cake. Spider-Ham, then Red Guardian, then I-Bomb, then I-Hulk. That's my my science pecking order tier list. Boink. Boink. Can't wait to see Root on special attacks on Immortal A-Bomb with unblockable specials and no retreat. Oh yeah, or with Omega Red, or with Terrax, buffed up Terrax. Yeah, fun times, right? You know what's coming. You know what's coming. I would not doubt if we see that in Act 7 someplace. Rob, I hope for the next event quest they have no route. It's so annoying. I wouldn't mind a break. I wouldn't mind a break. Like, they introduced this new thing, which means that it's here to stay in some sort of capacity. Where we wind up seeing it next, I don't know. I wouldn't mind not seeing it for a while. Or if they want to just, you know, go ahead and buff Groot already and give him the root ability to use offensively, I think that could be a lot of fun. Not saying like I, you know, have him because I have him as a 6-star or anything and I'm biased, but wouldn't mind if he got a little bit better. Dude, could actually lose my ignition here. That's so dumb. I hate that so much. That's so dumb. Standing literally right in front of somebody. It's so dumb. Chris with a 3, 4, and 5-star Quake. There you go. PV is excited for the villain variant. Got lots of villains ranked up. Yeah, it's a nice change of pace, right? It's a nice change of pace. Especially, I think Kingpin synergy could be really useful too, because he's got a villain synergy with a bunch of people. Boink. 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 Get that armor up, down. Oh, thank God for indestructible. Come on, dude. Get out of here. Beat it. Oh yeah, there we go. Bye-bye. Binary. Come here. I hate that her AI always gets so freaking passive once her regen gets up. It's like, no, dude, that's like the best time for an AI to come charging at you so you can parry and then get rid of the freaking thing. Shit. Thank goodness. How many units do you spend on refreshes to get a featured 5? Sorry, Nigel, what do you mean? I don't spend any units to get a featured 5-star. PP says, what if for Groot, when you charge heavy, you activate Root and then fire off unblockable special 2? I think that could be fun. I think that could be fun. Either that or like Groot has some sort of mechanism where he does more damage the closer he is to somebody, so you would want to like activate Root and then get in close, wail on them a little bit. They can't do anything about it. It'd be super annoying for defense, but it would be interesting to see Groot on Alliance War defense again. It's been a while. Diablo will wreck Variant 6, mark my words. They will introduce buffed chapters for the memes. They actually might. That actually could be a real thing. Because like if Sentinel could have an entire buff just for itself, whichever, then I wouldn't doubt that it'd be like, oh yeah, you know, Kingpin here gets like a 300% attack boost or something like that, you know? And then Kingpin becomes like the dude to get. Wouldn't that just be so silly? Kingpin, God tier confirmed. Boink. Boink. Beautiful. So root for a Groot would be like cornered for Dr. Mario. I'm going with Dr. Mario. That's my final answer. Boink. There's that. So I should have that 1.5 mil at this point. However, while I'm here, Ismail will just crank. Still 3 more. Good lord. Good lord. It just keeps on going. What if someone used their 5-star generic on their Groot or King Groot? I'm sure somebody has. I'm sure somebody has. If not as a joke, then just because it's like their favorite character or whatever. But that poor person. They were playing this super long game waiting on a buff. Have I told you guys I'm really hoping to pull Dragon Man out of the featured? Like, he's my #1 choice out of the featured. Then Space Ghost. Then APOC. Because it's true. Wow. I really want a friggin' 6-star Dragon Man. He's so much fun to play. If you guys haven't had a chance to take him out for a spin, even if it's just for fun, Dragon Man is so much fun. Just with like cheesy, stupid, fun goodness. Who's my favorite trash champ? Your #1 choice for a buff. Well, I can't say Daredevil Netflix anymore. I don't know. It depends, like how big of a buff you're imagining, right? Like, I would say probably like Howard the Duck, because I think he could have the most potential for an amazing buff. But like currently as like either like Civil Warrior or Red Skull. Just because both those dudes are so immensely close to being not just like good, not just useful, but like amazingly god tier useful. They just need like the attack values to match. So I'd probably say that. On Falcon saying, "Alright, I heard back from Kabam support, answered the security questions, and now we wait. Good luck." Black Panther Civil War needs so much love, though. Excuse me. That dude needs so much love. Part of the reason why I wound up voting for Okoye in the first round for the champ choice. And still, why I would prefer Okoye over Hercules or Omega Sentinel, both. It's not going to happen, but that'd be so cool if it did. Get out of here. Pew pew. What about you guys? Who's your favorite meme? Period. And then who do you think needs a buff the most? I want to call I-Bomb Tentacle Two-Face. There you go. It's a new villain for Batman's Rogue Gallery. It's Tentacle Two-Face Man. Well, that's a bit reductive, isn't it? Shut up, Tentacle Two-Face Man. I got the whole thing worked out. It's finger looking good. Love Agent Venom, but I wish he was even useful. Yeah, that's a dude who has not aged well. Like, there was a time where, yeah, Tenacity was king. He was great, shrugging off debuffs like that, but there are so many champs that do it better nowadays. You know, Elsa. Even Crossbones, just because he's got the added utility of not critting ever, which is a very useful ability to have, especially with the modern nodes that they want to throw our way, you know. Stunspore stopping in, saying, "What's up?" What up, Stunspore? How's it going, bud? Happy Saturday. What's new? What's going on? Tentacle Two-Face, shorthand to T2F. See if it catches on. Finger face. Sounds like a new, like, D-level horror movie. Which I think would actually be pretty amusing. I'd watch it just out of spite, just for the heck of it. It's just a little bit of finger food, guys. It's just a little bit of finger food. Boink. 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 Come on. Come on. Get out of here. Not gonna happen. Don't mind me. I'm gonna just sit here, heavy charging, let you do your big old long-winded animation. I think Rob's favorite champ is Joe Fixit. You know, I would love to see Joe Fixit get a buff. I really would. I really would. I just want that guy to be good, just for the lulz. Go from meme to monster, just like that. Then everyone will wind up eating their words. It's like, oh, I actually wanted Joe Fixit. He's actually really good. And people would like choke a little bit every time they have to say that, because I don't think anybody ever thought that they would say that, honestly. But then there we go. We would have this new Beyond God tier Joe Fixit to work with. Now much opened at 5 tech dual class crystals, 1 in sparkles, but pulled ghost for the first time. Dude, that's such a solid miss. That's such a solid miss. Instantly duped her with my tech gem and took her to Sig 60. Good, good. How are you liking her now with the new spicy rarity? And the mass amount of damage you can put out too at the same time. How is that not parry? Get out of there. There you go. I think Kabam should release a new champ with tenacity countering. They have, haven't they? I forget off the top of my head who, but I do remember reading in a couple champions kits that they can either bypass tenacity or just prevent tenacity's effect from kicking in. I forget who it is though. Mutant, I'm sure. Kind of sounds like it's a domino thing, doesn't it? Auto block this, you clown. Well, I think he did. I think he did. With 1% health left, too. What a joke. So, without spoilers, who watched the last episode of Mandalorian and who geeked the F out? So good. This guy did, without any spoilers. Yes, I geeked the F out. And then I rewatched it and geeked the F out a second time. It's very fun, very cool. No spoilers yet. It's too early for spoiler talk, but if it has not been spoiled for you already, first of all, congratulations, because people on the internet have no freaking chill when it comes to spoilers. But enjoy. Watch it as soon as you can. The longer you wait, the more likely it'll get spoiled for you, and then it'll still be super cool. Still be super cool. But it's never as good as when it catches you off surprise, you know? I was watching a film on YouTube that had the Black Ooze, which is like a B film. Has Kevin Sorbo, a.k.a. Hercules, as a priest. Cheesy fun. Sounds like it. Anything that has ooze in its title, I think you gotta always take with a grain of salt. Ooze is just one of those words. So that's cool. Starting off the match. First time using sparkles on this path. Just starting off taking a volley of fists to the face. That's fun. Great start. Great start, Rob. Boink. Come on. Thank you. Couple more. A few more. Come on. There we go. Throw the special. Pew pew. Get the extra combo back. Very nice. Rule stopping in and saying, what day is easiest besides Thursday? I think it's Wednesday for the mutant squad. I've always had a really good time running the mutants with, because you can use either Corvus or you can use Ghost and just cheese through the easiest. This isn't that bad if you have Sparkles and a Dragon Man counter. But I mean, really, if you have any of the quote-unquote beyond God tier options, you're gonna have a pretty decent time, regardless of which day you wind up running. I mean, of course, that just depends on you having the champ in the first place. Either which way, no matter who it is that you have or what rank they are, it still is a slog. Tried for Ghost and Gilly 99, pulled Angela 3 times. Well, I mean, I'm glad you like her, but the statistics of you pulling the same character 3 times out of those crystals are infinitely small. Come on. Through that. Pew pew. Of course, he's not stunned because reasons. Get some of them charges back. And some more. Beautiful. Beautiful. Storm X can be a good tenacity counter. That's right. Yes, she can. What episode of The Mandalorian is that, Rob? Pesky YouTube has spoilers in their picks. Episode 5 is the one that just came out. But, I mean, honestly, the same was true last week with, or 2 weeks ago with episode 3. Where everyone was just spoiling it left, right, and center. Last week's episode I actually really enjoyed, even though it wasn't like as big as the teases and the reveals from episode 1 and episode 3. But I still like it just for the lore implications of the show and, you know, the overall universe, right? Panther saying, have you ever heard a music called Walk Like an Egyptian? Should I? Is it an absolute banger? Something to for like a inspirational, motivational workout soundtrack, perhaps? I want a good cosmic, says Krish. Wish I had sparkles. That's the thing. Cosmic class sucks. It's one of the reasons why I'm voting Herc, because the Cosmic class needs more really rank up worthy champions. Because you got Sparkles, you got Corvus, and you got Cosmic Ghost Rider as like the obvious rank up god tiers, right? But outside of that, everybody else is like, yeah, I guess I'll rank them up, right? You know, Venom's pretty good. Venom the Duck is pretty good. You know, Arcus is pretty good. But it's not like Yeah, heck yeah, I can't wait to take these guys up to rank 3. It's like, hey, I've got, you know, the rank of materials, and these are the champs I have, so I guess I'll pick this one. PP pulled Dragon Man 3 times in a row. That is also very statistically unlikely. Pew pew pew. Throw this down. Awesome. But yeah, Tom, I also parrot PP. If you do get a chance, if you do get a chance to get caught up, I of course recommend getting caught up ASAP. Chris says y'all are duping your 6 stars, and I'm over here only with 1. Yeah, but there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that. There was a time when all of us had 1 as well, you know, working towards the first one. It gets easier. You know, the first one is the hardest, and the first one helps make progress and headway into getting the second, and by that point, then you've got a couple. Third one's also important because that rounds out a full arena team, which is huge, and then it just grows exponentially from there, you know? And then you're off to the races. Oh, that's why. I was like, why did that do no damage? Because I'm an idiot. I hadn't gone Super Saiyan yet. Pew pew. The episode where Mando fights all the people on a space station in season 1 is a classic, and Easter egg one also. Yeah. Plus, it's really funny that they got Bill Burr to come in and play a character, just because he's been so vocal about Star Wars and like the Disney acquiring of the franchise. But there he is, because, you know, he got offered a part, and I'm like, yeah, sure, I'll play the part. Why not? Do it for the lulz. Come on. Come on, dude. Root, son of a mother. There we go. Good lord. I had to concentrate there at the end there because I almost lost that. I almost lost that. No PB. I hope I had one, but I have a 6-star call. Nice. I'm actually really close to my second 6-star, only 7,000 shards away. You'll get that this month. You will definitely get that this month. Which is exciting because that just means you got a brand new shiny champ right around the corner. Oh, cool. So this is the last run. Alrighty, so last run here. Working my way to the Darkhawk boss. With Dragon Man, that's always super fun. But Torch has been making pretty easy work of this fight. The strategy is, of course, I just get punched in the face a whole bunch and just wear him out. It's been working out pretty good so far, so, you know, keep running with it. Get out of here, my dude. All right, Panther. Take care, bud. Enjoy the rest of your night. Tom says, love seeing all the Star Wars tech and backgrounds and characters. Very clever. Yeah, the Viz dev is fantastic. Hey, what up, Shermoy? How's it going, bud? Good to see ya. Someone showing off with a spicy new Ring 3 6-star. Well, you know, a little bit. I haven't run anybody proper just yet. But there will be plenty of showcases here coming up. It's a tease for a big rank up video that's gonna be coming out tomorrow, with a number of different level ups of 6 stars, several 6 stars to rank 2, and then 2 new champs to rank 3. So I'm excited. And then I just opted to wind up saving the rest of my tier 5 basic. Just because. Hoping to get lucky with the featured crystals here in a couple weeks. And if I get one champ out of there that's worth taking up, then it'll have been worth sitting on stuff. But thank you. How are you doing, Shermoy? How's everything? Tom says I'm going to watch The Mandalorian after the stream. You can hear the title music in my head now. Yeah. Good. I will say this. So having seen the end of episode 3, right, and the obvious groundwork it was laying for a future episode, it was interesting how it all played out, or how the episode played out. Or maybe it was the end of episode 4, I don't remember. I think it was episode 4. Tom says, I ranked 5 my Cap Beardo yesterday. We'll take Fury to rank 5 next time. Very cool. That Nick Fury is going to be so sick once you got him ranked up. Chris says, I think they should add Iron Man 2 robot villain at the end. The Iron Man 2 robot villain? Whiplash? Or just like, what's his name? Justin Hammer in like a mech suit or something. Just for the lulz. Tom says, I want to see that black lightsaber again. It's so rare in the Star Wars universe. Yeah, it's one of a kind, actually. It's one of a kind. That was a big plot point in the Clone Wars cartoon for a good while. So it was cool to just see it randomly show up here in Mandalorian. I'm assuming at some point they're going to give a little bit more context to it, but just to see it show up in the first place, yeah, I'll take that. I'll take that. Pew pew. Good, taking it a day at a time. Got a moment to sit down and relax. Watch the fight and had a drink. It finished, saw you were on. Had to come on through. Well, thank you. Thank you very much, bud. Appreciate that. And I'm really glad to hear. I'm really glad to hear that that everything's going well, and most important too, with everything else going on, that you had a chance and you took a chance to just sit down, catch your breath for a sec, you know? Good Lord, there's just so much running around. Yeah, Krish, that was Whiplash. Yeah, they put a Whiplash in a big Iron Man suit at the end. That guy's gotten like no love outside of that movie. Uh, to be honest though, I'm surprised so many people dislike Iron Man 2. I love it. I love it. It's like, because like for me, one of the best parts about the Avengers movies and any of those team up movies isn't the action so much as it's just like the dialogue and the delivery. Right? So like the best part of Avengers Age of Ultron honestly was the beginning of the movie when they're all at the party and then just hanging out talking at the end, right? Or talking trying to pick up the hammer. Like that was just so much fun. And that's effectively all Iron Man 2 is. It's just like the characters that you already know and you love already. Just hanging out and just chatting and just joking and quipping the entire time. Like there's a plot of a movie going on in the background someplace. I don't know. Doesn't matter. Iron Man's dying and then he's not dying and then Whiplash suddenly and then he's gone. Who cares? Who cares? You get the jokes. You get the laughs. It's fun. You got the charisma. Isn't that so weird, Shimoy? To have more Tier 5 Basic than Tier 2A? It's so strange. Like, it's nice, because it'll come in handy at some point, but still weird, right? Kind of makes me wonder what else they're gonna, where else are they gonna offer it? You know, if it's gonna be a part of, like, either variant 6 stuff or as like login calendar stuff. I don't know. Hopefully though, hopefully it'll be good. We actually get some more options for taking champs up. Do I think Falcon is viable for Labyrinth? If I don't have Aegon or Ghost? Yes. Yeah, if he's like rank 4 or rank 5, yes. The thing though to note about Falcon is that his lock-on ability with Red Wing is not going to prevent the evade that all Labyrinth champs get. Nothing can, and that's a huge bit of crock, but nobody can prevent that evade. That just is part of it. That having been said, so long as you take the easy path and you stay out of the corners, yeah, you should be fine. You should be fine. All right, there we go, guys. That is it. That is the last path. That should put me at the 1.5 million gamma. Of course, I would like to just go up here to the item tab and check how much gamma I have next to the fists, but because the game never wound up putting it up there in the first place, you got to manually go through your friggin' inventory. But yeah, 1.6 pushing 1.7 mil, so that is wonderful. It's time now to jump over to the Fixit Fine Goods and finally figure out what it is I'm going to get. If I was smart, I would have gone in here and like actually planned out exactly what I was going to get and all that jazz. But I am not a smart man. So I'm going to get, first off, the most important purchase, in my opinion, is the Tier 4 Selector. And it's most important for me because I am so desperately short on Mutant Tier 4 CC right here because of a couple months ago, that any chance I get to like select it, big plus. Big plus. Other things that are going to be interesting, may as well just start here with the top, right? So that is 20, so that's half of a Tier 5 basic, right? That's pretty nice, I'll take that. And take more Tier 5 basic, I'll take that. So that's 9,000 more, so that's like, what, 29,000, almost 30,000, so like 75% of a Tier 5 CC. That's pretty nice too. I want to stock up on shards for the featured crystal, so I'll take that. Still stock up on shards, I will take that. And unfortunately, it doesn't tell you any place how much you have left, right? It's so dumb. I will take a fully formed one of these for sure. Man, I wish it would just tell me how much I had. So I can get 5 of these. I'm not gonna lie, that's not probably my top wish list or thing right there. That'd probably have to go to the tier 4 basic. Funnily enough, right? But tier 4 basic, much like was it that selector, is just in such dire supply. This is actually pretty nice. Wish they would do that more often with other things as well. I'm not so much interested in any of the crystals, but kind of we'll see. I do think I get that featured 5-star from milestones, right? So then I will definitely go in and open that up later. As soon as I start collecting some of that stuff. How many of these can I get? Can I get all of them? For the full featured? I can get enough for a full featured. Do I want a full featured though? I don't really need the alpha. I do need the... We'll take this though. Yeah, I'll take that. I am all about the rank ups, guys. That's what it's about for me. This is the rank ups. So to that end, I should take that because I'm almost close to a mutant fully formed, and any step I can get closer to that is a big plus. But I take more of the tier 4 basic. And the fact that I haven't maxed out this stuff already is interesting to me. It's like I can just like go through and just collect stuff. I don't need stuff, but I'll take it. I don't really need the tier 1 alpha because that's all in overflow right now. Sig stones are nice. Probably go ahead and collect this now for the next featured crystal next time around. Because I'm hoping they wind up having another throwback champ in there, like they had OG Wolverine this time. Hopefully it's like Scarlet Witch or something next time. Hopefully. Okay, there we go. I finally capped out. So I've got about 92,000 left. So each one of those is 10. That's interesting. So you can get up to 60 5-star Sig stones. That's nice. That's probably what I would wind up going for. Because there isn't really anything else here that is just immediately useful. Like the lower tiered stuff isn't going to do anything for me. Again, the tier 1 alpha are cool, but I still have plenty in overflow. And the 5-star shards aren't going to do a whole lot for me, so... Yeah, I'll finish things off here with the last bit of the Sig stones there, and there we go. That is 1.6 million of the gamma spent. Let's see how much of that I have got left over. Because there's still a couple of days left in the event at 7,000. So there's a couple days left in the event for me to keep running some of those rooms to get a couple extra. And, you know, I'll probably do one last round through it. Maybe get some more Sig stones, but I'm just going to do that later. But in the meantime, let's get some of this loot. That is an ultimate crystal. That is going to be a 3-star champion. I get a foot. I get, what is this? Tier 2, okay. And a hand. And that was a legendary. Cool, so a 4-star champ right there. And a torso. And the selector, which, surprise, surprise, mutant. I'm keep going mutant, guys, because I've got Not only do I have OG Wolverine to rank up, but I've got Platinum Pool to rank up, and I'm also got a Gold Pool I want to take up at some point. As 5 stars. That's not even getting into any of the 4s or the 6s. So I'll happily take that generic 5-star Awakening. I got another selector, which, hey, surprise, surprise. And if it wants to, just do that. And then, there's the featured crystal and 2,000 shards. Cool. There we go. So, to wrap things up, and wrapping things up for the stream here too. I'm gonna open up a couple of things here, and then start winding down a little bit. But where is it? Where is it? Well, I suppose first and foremost, I should probably open up some of the smaller crystals here, get some of that bad luck out of the way. The shoe shine method, it's been working out extremely well for me here so far. Extremely well for me. Somewhere in the realm of 52% of the time that's been working out every time, and with odds like that in this game, that is a huge win. So starting off there, spinning one out, that is a 3-star. I'm only going to do 3 of these, spin out 3 of these just real quick because I'm never really thrilled with sitting through these things spinning. Crystal number 2 is the 2-star, as can be expected, and which 2-star you would think it's going to be here for the 3rd one? I'm going to let it spin for just a sec while I guess, but I'm going to say it's going to be a 2-star. I'm going to say it's going to be a 2-star OG Iron Man. That's my guess. Let's see if I'm right. Black Panther. Alright, so hopefully that's adequate bad luck out of the way. I have almost 20 featured 5 stars to open up. Probably next time around. So we'll bring it up once, bring it up twice, bring it up thrice. Now, the only champ I need out of here that would be a brand new champion is Hitmonkey. Hitmonkey would be fantastic. Professor X would be a first-time awakening, which would be nice. Sasquatch would also be a first-time awakening, and I wouldn't mind extra SIGs on Wolverine. Everybody else, I think, is just going to be extra 20 SIGs. I don't think anyone here is maxed out just yet. Or if it is, maybe only one champ is maxed out. So really, again, hoping for the brand new Hitmonkey, but hey, it's a free 5-star featured, so it can't. That's so mean. That's so mean. So mean. I got 20 of these. Why not? Let's do one more. That's so mean. I swear, guys, it's the game knows. The game knows. And tap. Last one of these I wound up opening. I wound up waking up Guardian, which was really cool. That's just nowhere near anything useful. Nowhere near anything useful. Alright, that's enough on those 5 stars. And I don't think I'm anywhere close enough yet to the Mutant Tier 5 CC. That even opening up those couple of 2% or the, yeah, or that 5% are really going to make much difference. Because that's still 30% shy. Yeah, so not going to worry about that. Anyway, guys. Put that down. Hopefully that doesn't break. But good run. Good run. That was a plenty of good loot. Plenty of good runs. I just wound up cheesing the whole way through with Cat Marvel movie. That's going to do me for tonight, everybody. I want to thank you guys for watching. If it has been an absolute pleasure. I'm going to be live streaming again Sunday night for the Super Cereal Sunday Cereal stream, which is my favorite live stream to do for the week, where I'm going to be chowing down on a bowl of cereal while I'm playing the game. Do cordially invite you guys to come hang out, come say hi, and come pour yourself a bowl of your favorite munchies yourself. We'll all just chill and just hang out and have a good time. So that's going to be tomorrow night, 8 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. If you haven't already, if you would kindly like and subscribe, all that stuff does help me out immensely, and I do very much appreciate it. I'll ring the notification bell at the top of the page, wherever it is on your device. Stay on top of stuff as it goes live. There's always going to be stuff coming down the pipe, new character playthroughs, testing, crystal openings, the whole 9 yards. So stay on top of stuff as that drops. But until next time, everybody, take care. Talk soon.